Hi there, and thanks for joining me for my review of the Command brand damage-free hanging strips from 3M. So these are the large picture hanging strip size. So these are for hanging up obviously pictures on your walls, say if you put in screws or nails or whatever in. So I prefer to use these because I've recently decorated our wall, so I didn't want to put nails or screws in. And to be honest, I'm not very good at DIY anyway, so I would much rather use a sticky strip to hold up a picture than having to get out a load of tools that I don't know how to use, basically. So it says on the instructions to clean your wall first, separate the strips, remove one side, remove the remaining liner, and then push it on for 30 seconds. And it says to wait for 1 hour to reattach the frame. So the way that I use these, I will show you. This is actually a new pack because I've got a big bumper pack as well that I'm currently in the middle of using. They come looking like this. Obviously that in the pack is this folded up. So they come perforated, so you just pull them apart. And then you will need the opposing strip because it works like Velcro basically. So if you pull off the one for the other side, then you'll see what I mean. See, on the back, it has the Command stick part. So the way that I do it, I find it easier to stick them together first because then they line up perfectly on your picture. You can line them up together and then push them so you can heal the Velcro intertwine in there. And then peel one side off, stick it to your frame, peel the other side off, and then push that onto your wall, then hold it for 30 seconds and then just leave it. Obviously you'll need at least two, one for each side of your picture, because the way that they tell you to do it, they tell you to stick one side on your picture and one side on your wall, but then you have to obviously line it up perfectly. But obviously if you do need to adjust it, you've perhaps not got it on straight, you can rip it off and then reposition your picture and press it down as long as it's not too far out. But as you can see with all the Command hooks, they've got the bit on the bottom so that if you ever want to take it off without damaging your picture or your wall, you just pull that and it pulls the adhesive down and off, which is nice. So once you've got them affixed to your picture on the wall, obviously if you want to move your picture, perhaps you want to change the picture inside, you can just pull it away from the wall and the Velcro will just come apart like that. So then you can change your picture, line it back up and push it back on. So you can reuse them several times. So it's not just like you put it up once and that's it. You can take your picture down and keep putting it back up and then we'll hold on. So it gives a nice flush fixing to your picture on the wall as well. It's not like with possibly nails or screws where it's then slanted because it's pushing out at the top. So it gives a really nice finish to your wall. So I would recommend these for hanging up pictures, especially if you did like a gallery wall where you had like several. That would look really good with these, and then you could reposition them and move them around if you wanted to. So yeah, if you were looking for a really easy way to hang up pictures or mirrors or anything in your house like that, I highly recommend these. And if you do buy them, I hope you get on really well with them like we have. So thanks very much for watching. See you again.